Bootleg Kev Podcast, Bootleg Kev Show, special guest in here. My guy GaTa is here.
What's the deal, Kev?
What's up, man?
I'm just cooling, bro. Happy to be here.
Of course. First of all, congrats. You've been in the game for so long. And now this TV show is like just turned into a phenomenon. And now you're like, you know, you've been doing the music thing forever, but now it's like, how people reckon you're a very recognizable dude these days with this TV show, man.
Yeah,
shout out to Dave.
Man. It's wild, man. Yeah, Dave, brand new, season 2. Every day I be thinking about it like, man, I'm really on TV and the show with my boy LD. Like, it's crazy, man. You know, I never thought about being an actor, you know what I'm saying? Now I got to hold this title over my head because my whole dream and passion was to be
a rapper.
Yeah, a rapper.
Of course, yeah. Which you still are, obviously.
Yeah. But, you know, it's crazy because Lil Dicky, he wanted to use rap and music so he could be a comedian, TV star, you know what I'm saying, creative, you know, and now I'm in this position.
And now you're using the TV shit to help fuel the rap shit.
Yeah, to fuel my dreams, you know what I'm saying? Never give up, baby.
Yeah. For people who don't know, like where are you from?
Oh, me, I'm from LA. I'm from South Central, West Coast.
So, like, you had the whole, because someone had told me that you were like around like Tyga, like early.
Oh yeah, like 2006 GED. It's still GED, still grinding.
Yeah, I see you got day. I see you got the GED chain.
Oh yeah, I just brought it to life. I'm still pushing it, man. You know, it's my brand. Getting every dollar, grind every day, getting educated daily. You know what I'm saying? So
kind of give us like some of the roots of like your like hip hop roots, like out here in LA, because I remember the GED shit was also School Boy Q was around.
Yeah, School Boy Q. You know what I mean? DJ SB.
Mm-hmm. We've
been rocking since 2006, but basically, you know, I linked up with them probably like 2006, 2007. You know, we all believed in Tyga. We was pushing him because, you know, it was undeniable talent. You know what I'm saying?
That was like when like Travis McCoy was around his school? Wasn't like Travis McCoy related to Tyga or something?
Oh yeah, but to keep it a buck though, that was just a marketing plot. They're not even really related.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
because at the time Travis was scorching.
Yeah, but it is what it is though. Like, that was just the first half of our lives, you know what I'm saying? All of us, you know, that gave us a jump start. And I miss those times, and I think about those times and how they groomed me for the position that I'm in now. Like, just to be on tour with Gym Class Heroes, Fall Out Boy, Lil Wayne, and to be with my homies from the block and stuff like that. It was just like, it was a great feeling. But I learned a lot since then, so that was a blessing.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about like Tyga, Q, yourself, I mean, to look back on like how special of a assortment of people that was.
I just like the fact that we all on, yo. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
You know, it's just a beautiful
everybody's
thing.
on.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if we not together, I could just stand over here and just feel good. Like, yeah, Q doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? T doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just a great feeling to know that we blossom into the men and the artists that we are. You know, it's cool with people.
And GED was your thing?
It's all of our thing.
Okay.
But I'm the one that started it. I ain't gonna lie. Look, I'm still pushing it, right?
Right.
Look. You know what I'm saying?
15 years later.
Yeah, 15 years later, I'm still holding it down. Still got the GED merch. Still pushing it every day because this is forever to me. Like, when I started this, it's forever. I can't run from the tattoo on my face. You know what I'm saying? I can't never not acknowledge what's something that I believe in. You know what I mean? And I'm pushing it every day because it's just a good mindset. Like, getting educated daily, grind every day, getting every dollar. It's just the basic things that you need in life. You know what I'm saying? To make it.
So you originally, like, everybody was like, okay, Tyga's kind of our way in the game.
Yeah, for sure. It was like Nelly and the Saint Lunatics, bro. Yep. It was like he was the Nelly, we was the Saint Lunatics. Let's go. You feel me? Like, kick the door in for us. That's what he did. And he kicked the door in. That's how I was able to get the Lil Wayne songs. I was able to travel the world, go to Japan, you know, learn about the whole music industry. When he signed his first record deal, I was at the table right there with the lawyers sitting there. So I was soaking up games.
This was the coconut Tyga. Yep.
And all of that was just growth and learning, you know what I'm saying? Because none of those things that we did, I don't regret none of it, you know what I'm saying? Right. It panned out beautiful for all of us.
For sure. For sure. You know what
I'm saying?
No, 100%. Yeah, no, I mean, I think, you know, because I remember back then when Tyga first came out, everybody was kind of like, there was this buzz about him being like the guy who could hang with Lil Wayne from the West Coast on Young Money.
Yeah, it was crazy, dude. You got to think about it. We from the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? We on Tupac, The Game, you know what I'm saying? The real West Coast flavor. So for us to like transition into being one of the biggest rappers in the world, it was just a great feeling because everybody knew Wayne was popping. And I'm the one that was telling T, like, yo, man, let's do this, bro. Send all your music to Wayne, bro. You need to, he the hottest right now, bro. Like, go.
And you guys were on the road with Gym Class Heroes, Fall Out Boy, and Lil Wayne. Was that the tour?
No, that wasn't the tour. But us being on tour with Fall Out Boy and Gym Class Heroes,
That's a hell of a tour back then.
It led to the being in the same places as Lil
Right.
Wayne. Tyga met Lil Wayne 2008 MTV VMA.
Right.
It was supposed to be Fall Out Boy, Lil Wayne, and like I think it was T-Pain or somebody was supposed to perform.
Sounds about right for that year.
Yeah, but I don't think T-Pain could perform because he was in the suite at the Palms with Kanye doing that other song. What's that
Good
song?
Life.
Yeah, they was doing that song. So they was like, damn, we needed somebody else to fill in T-Pain or Kanye's spot, I think, for the song there was. So they was just like, yo, Tyga, go. This your moment. And that's how they came about. Yeah, they really did that song, too. It was dope. It's called Arms Race. I still remember it like it was yesterday.
I remember that song.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. Like, those was the days that made me feel like you're really soaking up and learning, man. So that's why everything that come my way, I be feeling so well prepared. Like even sitting right here with you, I'm just so well prepared. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's crazy because being around like Fall Out Boy at that time is the biggest band. Gym Class Heroes is probably the hottest band.
Oh yeah, for sure. I still talk to Trav, man. He got a new song too called "Spoonful of Cinnamon."
He's a fucking legend.
Yeah, legend, dude. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have my lip pierced. I wouldn't, you know.
They had a song called
"Dress the Way I Dress."
They had a song called "Pillmatic."
I love that.
Yeah, man. Gym Class Heroes had some shit before they popped.
My favorite song was "Viva la White Girl."
Yeah, yes. Nah, Gym Class Heroes had some shit, but it's crazy because you obviously coming from South Central, and then kind of cutting your teeth in the game, like around like the other side of the music biz, not necessarily the rap shit, but kind of being on the road, seeing what it's like to,
It made me realize, and I learned that all your money comes from touring. Because you got to break so much down with the label, the manager,
to break even,
your crew and all that. But when you on tour, that's when you really eat. You know what I mean? You could go out there, get a real bag, you could push your merch and stuff, and people might take a percentage of that. But when you tour a lot, that's where a lot of your money comes from. So when I learned that, I'm like, man, I love being on the road because it would be dates where, it would be tours where people are on the road for like 4 or 5 months. They don't do that no more. You know what I mean?
Not no more.
They don't drop no album and be on the road for 4 or 5 months. So it made me appreciate that.
Yeah, even just seeing the game from like the alternative rock perspective had to be different, like give you like a different like a pro, because we're so used to like coming up in the hip hop game. There's the way you do it, and that's just kind of it is what it is. But like there's a whole nother world of music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's crazy how those worlds
do combine.
Collide,
the fans meet.
The whole emo and the whole. You know what I'm saying? Now you hear it in a lot of music.
Now you hear like the Trippie Reds of the world, the X's of the world, and it's it's like all these genres are kind of just coming together.
Even R.I.P. Juice WRLD. He was
Juice WRLD
was emo to me.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%. So how did you go from the GED thing was obviously. It obviously didn't last long.
Mm-hmm.
What was kind of like the what happened with that? Where like everybody went their own separate ways. What exactly happened there?
We just grew apart. Like once Tyga stopped working with the people that he was working with on his coconut juice deal, he transitioned over to Young Money and stuff, and it wasn't room for everybody over there. You know what I'm saying? Cash Money is Cash Money. They got what they got going on. They believed in Tyga, and we was just happy and blessed to come along. You know what I'm saying? So I was grateful for even just going over there, staying in the studio, traveling, and getting songs and features out of Wayne and stuff. But I didn't have no business set up. You know what I mean? I wasn't over there to be like, hey, sign me too. Like, I ain't that type of dude. I was just happy to be in the room. And after that, it was just like everything just started fizzling out. Tyga just started doing his own thing. You know what I mean?
What's Q doing at this time?
Oh, Q working on that album. He in there right now. I hope. TDE. I'm ready.
No. I'm not. I mean, like during this time.
Oh, during this time?
Yeah. What's happening with Q during this time?
Oh, he was just banging out records, Okay. And actually, he was going through a lot of real stuff. Like Schoolboy Q really went to jail too. He went to jail for like 6 months or something. Like that. He was in jail for a cool minute.
Q's one of my favorite artists.
We went to go visit him and stuff. I remember we went to county jail, put money on his books. But Q was being Q. You know what I mean? He was finding himself. He was working on music, trying to perfect his craft. And then he linked up with TDE and
it was over. Yeah, it's crazy because Q's one of my favorite artists, and like I remember my brain was broken a bit when I found out that he was a part of Tyga's crew. I was like, what?
Oh yeah, man. It's real, man. It's real. All this is like fun facts. You can really go look this stuff up. You know what I mean?
So what led to you? Because I met you in 2014, I think, with Lil Dicky.
Mm-hmm.
This was his first tour, I think.
Yeah, professional rapper tour. Probably.
No. This was before that. This was before Save That Money. This was before all that. This was like he had the hat that said, you guys had the hats. You guys gave me a hat that said like Lil Dick on it or something. I don't know what it said. Dickhead. Yeah. And I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna wear this, but somebody will that I know. But it was before Save That Money, and it was like I felt like at the time his YouTube shit had really just started to kind of pop off. But like, I met you. You were with him then, which was like really in the beginning. So how did you guys like end up linking up? Was it similar to the TV show? Because the TV show is fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was definitely similar. Like I said, I had a time in the music career. I was working on stuff with Tyga and everything, and he had a manager that was managing him. So he reached out to me one day when I was doing bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm down bad on the block. I remember like it was yesterday. I got a text message from Ant. He like, yo, I got this new artist I'm working with. I'm managing him. He like, I want you to work with him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't did no concerts yet.
Right.
And I want you to bring that swag out of him. You know what I'm saying? And then I just linked up with him at a studio in Santa Monica. It's crazy because I was gandering out the gate. I come from the rap world, so I'm like building my image and my brand. Even though I had nothing, I still had the dream and the vision.
Of course.
I pull up with a fake cameraman, fake personal assistant. I'm walking in the building feeling good, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't like me at first. He thought like, oh man, this dude is too much. Right. But I loved his music out the gate. I always thought he was talented, knew he was a genius instantly, you know what I'm saying? Knew he had bars. Because look who I've been around. Yeah. So I was able to see the talent in him fast. And then after the meeting, we became cool. But he told me straight up like, man, at first it was a little bit too much. But he understood that like, yo, this is what you need in a rap game, man. You feel me? You got to put on. It's a show. You feel me? So it all worked out, man. And now we on season 2, Dave. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, no, it's crazy because like I think it also like you were there like because I think there was like a weird period of Dicky's career where like people weren't really taking him serious as a rapper.
Oh yeah,
and then he had a couple of those freestyles that were fucking insane. But then like he started to make like real records, because I always like when I would tell people about Lil Dicky, I would be like, yo, you got to watch the video to get it. Like the early stuff, like you got to see the video. Like if you just listen to the song, you might be like, what the fuck is this? But if you see the video, it's a whole different fucking thing. You got to see the visual. But I think that like Save That Money was like such a well executed idea, and at the timing of like having Rich Homie Quan at the time, and it was just like a perfect storm. But like,
shout out Rich Homie Quan.
This is a real fucking record. Like this guy can make real records. But like, like you've been around Dicky from the jump. Like, what was for you? Like, when did you realize like, oh shit, there's like this guy can like be here forever type shit? Was it right away, or was there like a moment that happened? Like,
after the 10 Westwood freestyle.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
After the 10 Westwood freestyle, like just to be in the building, just to see it, because like we in the rap game, so this is hip hop. Like all like when people make songs for the radio, and like okay, when they specifically say, "Oh, this is going to be the hit," I love all that too. But I love the raw moments. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when I seen him do that at 10 Westwood and how he killed it, I'm like, man, this is what the game needs. You know what I'm saying? People like to laugh and do the videos and stuff, but I like the fact that he actually has bars. Like you feel me? Like, I could say, yo, LD can spit with the best of them. And feel comfortable about it. You know what I mean? Because I'm old school, like, so it mean a lot to me just to see him be able to shred the mic like that.
What was it? Has it been like, because, at the end of
no song or plaque makes me feel like, oh, it's the little moments. Like when I get to see him put together his songs and stuff. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, talk about like for you, like, because, you've been on the road with him this whole time. You've kind of been like, where you see
7 years.
Where you see Lil Dicky, you see GaTa, period, right? So being somebody who came from having your own crew, GED, and obviously, the chops that you had in hip hop, was it easy or difficult to kind of kick back and like play your position for a little bit? Because it's obviously paying off.
Oh yeah, definitely. First it was, it took a few adjustments, had to get used to all the little corny jokes and all that.
Right.
But at the same time, it's just like, yeah, I got a crew, but do my crew really love me? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So it made me feel different. Like it made me feel like, okay, I got this one man, this one friend who make me feel like the world is mine. You know what I'm saying? It makes me feel good, and I know that it's coming from a genuine place. You know what I'm saying? Like when my boy got shot 6 times, Dicky sent food to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? And it made me feel great. Like this is a really great person on and off camera, and that's just a great thing to know that he's a real friend.
I want to rewind a little bit. You said that you showed up to the studio and you had a fake cameraman, fake personal assistant. Yeah. Give me some back. Like, how does that? Okay. How do you hire a fake cameraman? Because there's obviously a camera.
Yeah, it's definitely a camera, but at the same time,
and what's your thought process to hiring the fake crew? Is it to like show people like, yo, I'm hot shit?
Yeah, that's that right there.
Yeah,
image, and then number 2, it's about creating content. I'm always going to be documenting what I'm doing. And then it's just about gandering. I'm like, okay, look, shorty, you believe in me, right? You might as well come along on this mission, hold my phone or something,
make me look cooler,
make me look bossed up. You know what I'm saying? And then I got my cameraman who's, and he was not to discredit. I say fake cameraman because it's earlier stages.
Right.
You just get the camera. You don't even know how to focus.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just helping and building and bringing people along my journey. That's all.
Do you think like that's still important? Because I know that, you know, once upon a time that was very important. Like, you know, I have good friends of mine who would go out of their way to quote unquote fake it till they make it. Right. And I think that there was a point in time, and I don't know if it's still important, but I know that there was a point in time where that was very important because you only get one impression on somebody.
Oh yeah, dude, it's still important, you know, because people got a brand, you know what I'm saying? People want to dream, you know what I'm saying? And it's called manifestation, really. The whole fake it till you make it thing is really just a manifestation tactic and just preparing yourself for the future. And then you can make it and still be faking it. You know what I'm saying? It's people like, I ain't gonna say no names, but they act like they on a private jet, but they really on a commercial flight. And
Shout out to Bow Wow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So
I mean, we all know it was Bow Wow.
But, you know, listen,
the
man,
Bow Wow challenge.
Listen, I don't got no problems with nobody.
Of course, but but he did do that. He did do that. It's well documented.
But it's just like, man, you know, people still do it. You know,
right.
I see people with a lot of money making stuff bigger than what it really is. You know what I mean? But it's just the rap game. You know, people want to be entertained. It's just entertainment.
Hey, interrupting the interview to tell you about our good friends at Odd Socks. Now, as you can see, I always have my Odd Socks on, baby. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, shout out to my bony ass knees. Listen, go to oddsocksofficial.com. They got all the craziest socks. These are the outsiders. You know what I'm saying? They got SpongeBob. They got Cheech and Chong. Listen, Breaking Bad, Godfather, whatever you need, they got it. And now they have underwear. That's right. You can get your Odd Socks underwear. The boxer briefs are the best underwear that you could ever fit on your ass. Trust me when I tell you. These are Chucky draws. What you know about top ramen underwear, all right? Go to oddsocksofficial.com. Use the keyword Bootleg Kev at checkout, and you'll save 20% off of your order. Underwear, masks, slippers, socks, whatever you need, they got it. Oddsocksofficial.com. Keyword Bootleg Kev at checkout. Save 20%. One of the like most like relatable things on the first season of the show that I was like, this is so spot on, was the YG feature part.
Oh yeah. Shout out to homie YG, man.
That shit happens so often in hip hop where you'll cash someone out for a feature. It's probably not going to get cleared by the major label.
They're never going to push it or repost it.
They're never going to push it. They're never going to repost it. And it is going to be a fucking mission to actually get the stems and the verse. And that was like the most like, I was like, this is some real ass shit, right? The whole show was so real. Like, it's just like coming up as like a artist. Like, but like that specific, was that like something that actually happened? Like something similar to that actually happened?
Oh yeah, definitely, man.
Because I know he cashed out Quan and he cashed out Fetty for that song. Because I remember he told me.
Yeah, definitely, man. Stuff didn't happen to a lot of artists in the game. You know what I'm saying? Gucci ran off on French with 5,000. You know what I'm saying? He had French in the studio.
But did something like that happen to Dicky where it was like he cashed somebody out and it was like a little bit harder to get?
I think so, but I don't know the exact details.
Yeah.
But it'd be a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, you know, and you got to deal with a lot of the stuff when you're on this path because everybody know the music industry is like the streets, bro. It kind of is, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of janky stuff going on.
Were you? How instrument are you as far as just like bringing ideas to the table for the TV show?
I'm a consultant on there. If you read the credits at the end, it say GaTa actor, GaTa consultant. Like I chime in, I go to the writer sessions. They ask me certain scenarios, how I would say things.
Because it was so authentic. It was. Yeah. It just felt like so like.
I never say what's on the paper, man. In the script, I always go off. I got the green light to do that from FX and from Dave to.
It does a really good job of like the show is if you have nothing. Like no knowledge of the music industry and you're just watching a comedy, it's fucking hilarious. But if you know shit, it's like, oh, this is like spot on. Like this is how it is.
I just like that we got jokes for both audience, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
Black people, we got that. You know what I'm saying? For the white people, we got that. You know what I'm saying? We bring it together. That's what I really like. You know, we got the best of both worlds.
And you guys put AD on TV, which is amazing.
Man. Shout out my nigga AD, man.
I wonder if his teeth got the separate like Screen Actors Guild Award check. I've been clowning 80s teeth since he got them. He knows.
Oh yeah, that's that new money, man.
That motherfucker got them chops. He got that corn on the cob eaters right there, motherfucker. Tear down some corn, some elote.
He got that new money. I was thinking about knocking my shit out.
Nah, you're good, man. Yeah, no, you're good. Did you ever have any acting experience?
Nah, I never had no acting experience. I never had any acting classes or anything like that.
You're pretty much yourself though, right?
Yeah, I play myself, a heightened version of myself.
Right.
I'm not that energetic all the time, but I am always hyped sometimes because I'm always feeling good. Like, what's not to feel good about? We wake up every day, breathing is a privilege, chase your dreams, get money, let's go. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be feeling good.
Has there been, give me a story where you, because Dave's not a smoker, right?
Oh yeah, Dave smoke weed.
He smokes,
but he just don't smoke weed after before 6 p.m. You know what I'm saying?
It's got to be after.
He smoked like he in corporate America, like he in a cubicle every day.
Well, the first episode of season 2 is so funny because like the whole entire weed aspect where you got the weed in the background. Oh, and is that
really happened, man?
Yeah, so that actually happened. Give us that story.
It was in Canada though. Like I was smoking out there in Canada. You know, I get the bud everywhere, and it was time to go to the airport. So I dump all the weed or whatever the case may be, but I still had some crumbs in my passport. So when I go through the security check-in, they checking me, they check my backpack. I'm like, oh, I'm good, man. I ain't got no weed, no nothing. And let behold, they pull out my passport, and it's like crumbs, like probably like, dude, literally like, dude. Nothing. When I say crumbs, I mean crumbs. Right.
Like really you couldn't,
crumbs, crumbs.
Right.
So they like, oh, he got weed. So they hold up the whole line. They pull me to the side. They take me in the cell, talking about you gonna have to stay to Tuesday. Y'all gonna miss y'all flight. But this the crazy trip though. It went from all of that, from you gotta see the council on Tuesday, and then they backpedaled all the way once they found out I was with Lil Dicky. They like, oh, you with him? Y'all got a concert? All right. Well, this is what we gonna do. I know we made y'all miss y'all flight, but we gonna book y'all a hotel, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all can stay at the airport.
They did that?
Yeah, the hotel did that. I mean, the airport did that.
The airport did that. Yeah,
it was crazy, man. Like, it went from the flight is canceled. Y'all ain't making the flight.
Yeah, we're sorry.
Listen, literally, I was in a cell, bro. I'm in a cell, like
at the airport.
DJ Esco, like I was in Dubai.
Like fucking 50. Yeah. Oh my god.
I was in a cell, bro. I'm in there, like, damn. I really got to talk to the council. Like, who is the council? Like, they were supposed to be on the phone with the judge, like trying to set up the case already. But before all that happened,
they figured it out.
Found out Lil Dicky had a festival in Canada, and then like 2 of the security guards was fans, so they let me go.
Wow. So that actually did happen.
It really happened.
That's crazy.
Crazy, man.
And so talk about your music, man, because I know that, you know, like we said earlier, you kind of, now you have a lot of eyes on you, and it's kind of crazy how like you and Dicky's like roles have reversed a bit. Like you said, he used music to get like, because anytime you'd ever talk to him, he was always like, I want to have my own sitcom. Man. I want to write for TV shows. I want to do all this. And you always had the hip hop dream.
Yeah.
And now that you're on the show, it's like one hand washes the other.
Yeah, it's such a blessing, man. And that's where we bounce off each other at. You know what I mean? Both our worlds collide, and it's like, hey, I know you want to do this, I want to do that, and he supports me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got new music coming out. I got a song called Check Up coming out, and I can't wait to drop it. Video, all that.
The video's got to be crazy though, because you're coming from that wheelhouse where the visuals have to be insane.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. We definitely going left. It's not gonna be a regular music video. You know what I'm saying? We definitely going left. It's gonna be the right direction.
Are you going to be doing any other acting?
Oh yeah, for sure. I just wrapped a short film with RZA.
RZA?
Yeah.
Wu-Tang Clan?
Wu-Tang, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Wu, you know what I mean? But I did a movie with him, Alexis Pappas, and Jeremy. I think I don't want to mess up his last name, but it's Alexis's fiance. He's a director too.
Fire.
But it's a dope movie, man. I've been grinding, man. I've been knocking out auditions. My agent's always sending me scripts.
Dude, it's I mean, shit. You wouldn't think that you've never acted before watching the show.
Because I always knew that I wanted to be in front of the camera and like be a star. Like if I want to be a rapper, it's like you got to know how to feel comfortable in front of the camera. You got to know how to be able to entertain your audience.
You always look the part.
Yeah, man. Like I come from that, man. Like I said, when you around Lil Wayne every day and you fucking like running with your homies and you trying to do what you do, it's like you're gonna pick up some sauce, some drip.
Let me ask you this: being on the road with Dicky all those years, what are the Dicky groupies like? Like, because I can only imagine like how much of
it's crazy, man.
Because he doesn't seem like the type of person to partake in a lot of that activity.
Definitely not. Like,
but
it's crazy.
You may or may not have at a certain point in time of your life you've been the guy to maybe pick up some of that slack.
Yeah, definitely.
So what is that like?
The groupies on the road for LD are crazy. Like it'd be like a guy will walk up and be like, "Yo, my sister will suck your dick if you let her backstage. And it's just like, wow. Like that, the stuff that you be seeing in the show really be, you know what I'm saying? It'd be crazy. Like,
did you say, where's your sister?
Nah.
Oh,
because she's standing right there.
Because that's weird.
The sister literally be right next to the brother. Like, all that type of stuff be happening. But, you know, Dicky's such a classy guy.
He's a nice guy.
He don't even be into the groupies. Like, when the groupies be rushing him and stuff, he be like, ew, gross, she has herpes. Oh, my God, there's a one chance that I might catch this. Like, you know, he's so cautious and he's so focused on his dream that he ain't even worried about the...
Dude, I remember we were in Tampa and you guys did Wild Splash, our radio show in 2000...
Was we in a tent? Like outside on the street?
No, but we were in, it was right off Clearwater Beach. The water was to the left. And this was, who else was on the show? It was Dicky. I think it might have been.
I remember Wild
Meek
Splash.
Mill was on the show. It was, but what's crazy is it was either the night before or the night of the show. Like the station had this deal with this Club Sky in Ybor City in Tampa, which was like the most hoodest club in the fucking city, right? And they had Dicky host, and it was so hilarious and random to see him in that setting, because that's not his vibe whatsoever. But he performed at Club Sky and had all these fucking BBWs twerking on him, and he just loved. Like, it was hilarious, dude. It was like, I hope you guys had a camera guy that day, because that was like one of those days where it was like, I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like this little.
Yeah, man. That's what people love about him too, because you know when he come in the building, it's like, okay, he gonna be making people laugh and feel good. You know, it's always welcoming them arms. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Any venue we go to, it be love.
Are you working on an album or are you just doing singles?
I'm dropping a single, but I'm definitely working on an album, EP, whatever you want to call it nowadays. But I got a full-length project, body of work coming out too.
What's your relationship like with Q and Tyga these days?
I'm still cool with Q. Me and Q, I see him all the time.
Q's probably like quiet as kept the funniest motherfucker in hip hop.
Oh, he always cracking jokes on people.
He is an absolute maniac.
He always snaps.
Yeah, him and Freddie Gibbs are so fucking funny, and people wouldn't really know it unless you like really know them. But Q is an absolute like he should be on TV.
Yeah, he a good person, man.
He's the best.
A good person, man.
And he's a hell of a golfer, randomly.
Oh yeah, that's crazy, man. I can't wait till I'm able to chill on the golf course.
So you and Q are still tight?
Oh, we not tight, but
you guys still talk?
Yeah, we cool. Yeah, I see him all the time. It's always love and everything. But you know,
Tyga's just Tyga.
Tyga's just Tyga, man. He doing his thing.
He's OnlyFans pimping too, which is amazing. I didn't know that.
Means necessary.
Hey man, I ain't mad at it. He's got his OnlyFans agency, and I heard he's keeping a nice cut.
Yeah, he probably running up the figures like crazy. You know what I'm saying? But
is
focused on.
How did you get your name GaTa? Because I always think of the name GaTa as Will Ferrell's pimp name in The Other Guys.
Well, I be getting a lot of those memes. People always be tweeting me that scene with Will Ferrell and stuff when he dressed up like a pimp.
Right.
But I got the name from my uncles because they from the South. And, you know, it used to be like a myth that they used to be like alligator wrestlers. So they used to be called the Gator Boys.
Oh,
I used to always hear that from my family. So I just was like, yo, I'm going to call myself Gator Boy. And I used to actually spell it GATOR, but I changed it to GATA because I wanted to be a rapper, be cooler. And I changed the meaning to going against the average. That's what GATA stand for, Gator.
What is there? Do you think that season 2 is better than season 1?
From a
to
be honest with you, I'm not even gonna answer that because honestly, I haven't even seen all season 2. But I know it's dope though. I know it's bad. I know it's great. It's great. It's a great body of work. But I want to see it all.
Yeah, because I heard
it's amazing though.
No, yeah,
I haven't seen every episode
because you're pretty much in all the episodes, right?
Yeah, I'm in 1 through 10.
Yeah, I mean,
I love season 1.
Season 1 is fucking classic, man.
Yeah, season 1 is classic, man. It put us on the map. That's why we back. For
I was gonna
season
say,
2.
did you have any idea? Like, when I saw that, it got announced that he was doing a show, like I knew. I was like, dude, if they just let him do him, it's gonna be crazy, right? But like, you never know with some of these corporations and create. But did you guys like know? Like, did you have a feeling like while you guys were filming it, like this is gonna be some special shit?
I knew it was gonna be special, but honestly, I didn't think it would be this like where it's at now. You know, I always believed, but I was just like, you never know till it happens. So I just had a lot of anxiety built up until it came out. I was just like, I can't wait to see what it's like. And now that I see what it's like, man.
Yeah, because I think that there's like a huge, it's missing in TV right now. I can't think of a comedy that I fuck with this on TV besides Dave. Like a comedy?
Oh, man, thank you, man.
No, like I fuck with Curb Your Enthusiasm, but Larry David puts out a fucking season like once every 5 years.
Dr. Dre style.
Yeah, and then like outside of that, like sitcoms are all trash. Like they're all corny as fuck. There's like no more Seinfeld. That's like the go-to. Like Dave is like, I think it's like a show that is needed, you know? Like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I don't even think that shit's on anymore.
There's all new Rick and Morty out, by the way.
No, Rick and Morty's fire. No, Rick and Morty's good. I just meant like some live action shit. But I think like you guys can do this shit for as long as you want.
Man, hey, speak it into existence, man, because that'll be dope. I'm on TV till I'm like 80.
Right. Was there any ideas that almost made season 1 that ended up not making it, or like some stuff you guys shot that ended up like getting scrapped that you thought?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure, because Dicky, every day he plotting and jotting. That's what I like to call it. He always taking notes.
Right.
So he got like a long list of notes in his phone. Every funny moment, every serious moment, every moment, he just always paying attention, and he know he needs content. So I'm pretty sure it's a lot of stuff that got left out.
And your new song, is the video coming out too?
Yeah, video coming out too.
Well, I was asked to hold this interview until the song comes out. So let's say the song is out.
Okay, song's out.
The song is fucking out.
Let's go. Check up.
Go get the and when is the video coming out? Right after? Is the video already shot? Is the video already out?
It's in the can.
Okay.
But the song is out. Crazy. Check up. Going nuts. Go get it on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere. I really appreciate everybody for doing that for me. Go log in. I'm back. I ain't never left, but I've been working on this acting.
Yeah, you've been killing it on the acting, and it's dope too because like I think like LA hip hop is in a very special place right now. I feel like the energy in LA is
crazy.
It's probably the best it's been, and I mean I don't even know. It's been a long time since it felt this much just camaraderie coming out of the city. So many dope young artists that are all doing their own thing at the same time. You know,
who your favorite new West Coast artist?
I mean, I obviously love Blast.
Yeah, Blast going crazy.
I love Bino. Rucci's dope.
Mm-hmm.
One Take Jay's dope.
Fire.
That kid Remble is fucking hard.
Oh yeah, that Roof Chris freestyle go nuts.
He's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm not like he's like a evolution of like Draco,
yeah,
but like.
Yeah.
He does. I don't know if he does. Like he
be giving me E40 vibes sometimes.
Yeah,
like real loose.
The way he just talks.
Yeah, he be saying some dope stuff.
He just be saying the illest shit, just talking.
Yeah, he hard.
I'm like, this fucking guy's an alien.
Yeah,
I've never heard nobody like.
It's raw talent, man.
Super raw.
It's like to the point like he like one of those rappers where I be feeling like, dude, he can entertain the whole. Like if he ever went to jail, he can entertain the whole jail.
Well, know what's cool about him is I don't think anyone's ever. I think I'm always like, yo, what's different? That what that dude's doing is different. I don't think people can say like they've heard some shit like him before, where he's literally just sounds like he's like just talking to you on the phone, but it sounds fly and it
That's
rhymes.
a new style though, man. A lot of them cats is doing that like that.
Yeah,
like,
Draco. When Draco came up here, we did a freestyle with Draco and his brother Ralphie, and the same thing with Draco. Draco literally just got on the mic and just talked.
Yeah, Draco got bars,
and nice. It sounded fire. Yeah, no, Draco's dope.
Detroit doing a lot of that too, like that whole just shit talking at the highest level.
Yeah, no, Detroit's dope. Shout out Babyface Ray Peasy. I mean, this guy loves Detroit hip hop. Who else from Detroit's dope?
I swear, Vezzo.
Payroll Giovanni.
Yeah, Payroll.
Yeah, hard.
Yeah, Detroit is.
I like Peasy. Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's from the Bay though, so they have like
shout out the Bay, man.
The Bay and Detroit.
I love the Bay too.
The Bay and Detroit have a thing.
I love the Bay, man. Messy Marv, I love Messy Marv.
Don't get him started over there. Yay! This guy thinks Mac Dre's the most influential rapper of all time.
Oh yeah,
of all time? Of all time?
I wouldn't say all time, but you gotta know where he's from first. You gotta respect where he's from.
I know where he's from.
Yeah, from the Bay.
From the Bay? Yes.
Yeah.
Is he the most influential from the Bay? Quite possibly. Yeah. Is he more influential than E40? Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I don't know. But he said ever hip hop, period.
One of the most.
He didn't mean that. He didn't mean that.
Tupac, Jay-Z, Rakim. We could go down the fucking list. R.I.P. to Mac Dre, but relax. Anyway. All right, cool, man. Well, look, go check out GaTa's new record. It's out. He's going to be all 10 episodes of Dave Season 2.
Locked in. Make sure y'all tap in. We got all new.
New movie coming with the RZA.
Oh yeah, Not an Artist. That's the name.
Is he in the movie acting or is he directing?
In the movie acting. That's what made me feel good. Like I'm gonna be on screen with a legend. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of beautiful actors in there too.
What was that like working with the RZA? Was he cool?
Man, he was giving me some great gems. Man, he was. You know what I'm saying? It was dope. Like at first I was just like, damn, okay, I'm working with RZA. But just in our downtime when he was talking to me, he wanted to see a young man do well. You know
what I mean? Yeah, man. RZA.
Anytime somebody like that at that level could just sit down and give you gems, you gotta appreciate that. You know what I mean?
And he was directing it as well?
No, he was just acting.
Oh, he was just acting.
in it.
Yeah, RZA's that guy. Leader of the were you like a Wu-Tang fan growing up, or?
Yeah, definitely. Cash Rules, everything around me, Cream, all that. I love all that, man.
There it is,
I'm
man.
a hip hop junkie, bro.
Hey, well, look, is there gonna be some? Do you have any features that you have tucked right now?
I got some, but I'd rather wait for people to see it.
Okay,
when it all unfolds. You know what I mean?
Well, there it is, GaTa, man. Appreciate you for pulling up. Bootleg Kev Podcast. Check them out.
My man. Appreciate you.